Well, good morning, gardeners. Happy Friday morning. This is Ed from The First Time Gardener. We're coming back at you today. We are going to have to harvest a couple buckets of potatoes. Thought I'd bring you along just so you could see what's coming up. So these buckets of potatoes we've been growing since October 17th. The one bucket is showing signs that it's ready to harvest. I would like to let this sit in the buckets a couple more weeks, but the problem is we've been getting rain after rain after rain, and I'm afraid the buckets are going to get so saturated that it might start rotting the potatoes. The one bucket seems like it's farther along than the other, so we're going to harvest the one first and see what it looks like. If the yield looks less than perfect, then we might let the other bucket go a little bit longer, and I might just go ahead and put it up underneath a cover so that rain cannot get into it, but it still gets its sunlight. Leave it grow another couple weeks. So let's go down, show you the buckets. Sassy, get out of there. Get out of there, go. So anyway, here is the two buckets. These are golden potatoes. You can see part of these here are, they're just looking sickly, which it's supposed to look like. This one is falling back down to not looking so good, and these leaves still look pretty good, but we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna harvest this one here and see how this one does. If this doesn't produce very good, then we might go ahead and let this bucket go ahead and sit another few days. Oop, I accidentally pulled that out. We got a couple little potatoes there. But anyway, so we're gonna let you come along here. I'm gonna dump this one out. We're gonna see what we got, and then it'll decide whether we're gonna do both buckets or just one. All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and see what we got going on here. I'm just going to go ahead and pull these up, and then we're going to dump the bucket. So you can see we got some small ones coming. There's a lot more that are in here. We're going to go ahead and toss them. I see a lot of little ones right here. So that other one can probably go a little bit longer. You can see we're getting a lot of little ones here, but they'll still eat good. They're little like niblets. Let's go ahead and dump this one out and see if we get any more. Get out of there. You can see there's a lot of good root system that went on here. So let's just break this apart and see if we got anything bigger. That was our seed potato. That's what we started it with. That's another seed potato we got there. So we didn't get a lot of big ones, but we did get some, so that's not too bad. We'll probably have these for dinner tonight, depending on what we cook. Roasted potatoes, that sounds pretty good. Well, they're little, but we got a lot of them. All right, guys, that looks like our yield that we're going to have. So not too awful bad. All right, let's bring you down closer, show you what we got. So we got like five decent sized ones and the others are small, but they'll eat just as well as the big ones. So we put them in the frying pan. All right, guys, we're gonna let the other one go another week or so, see if we get more potatoes or bigger potatoes. We know it will at least get a meal out of the next one that's coming up, but these on this bucket here looked like they were dying out a little bit more than those. They look like those are a little bit more healthier and still growing and not ready to they're not ready to get harvested yet, so we're going to let those go for a few more days. All right, well, a short video just to show you our golden potatoes, and they did okay. I'm happy with what we got out of that one harvest. Hopefully the ones that are in the ground, hopefully we'll have a little better harvest out of those. And then we got this other bucket coming up here shortly in another probably 2 weeks. We'll dig it out and see what we got in there. All right, guys, we just finished harvesting our golden potatoes out of the bucket, and we're gonna cook chicken noodle soup today. And I wanted to get some carrots for it, so I went ahead and harvested all of my older carrots that I had been growing. So I wanted to show you that too before we click off this video. I didn't video pulling them out because nasty day, it's raining, but I wanted you to see what we got out. Now these will be for the soup, and as well as I'm probably going to put some in the freezer too, because we'll have a lot, you know, more than we need for the soup. Anyway, let's come down and I'll show them to you. That is our harvest of carrots that we got. Now these are the Bolero carrots. They're kind of funky shape and everything, but like I said, I think that's all from transplanting rather than direct sown. We have a whole nother section, 3 rows of carrots that we planted, 2 Bolero, and then 1 is something else. So anyway, we're going to clean these up, bring them in the house, and they're going to be going in our chicken noodle soup tonight, along with probably we're going to cut some up and blanch them and stick some in the freezer. All right, guys, just thought you might like to see that. And that'll open up our spot where we're going to be growing our corn, our second harvest of corn. All right, guys, hope you liked it. Good to see a nice harvest coming. We've ate off of these carrots that was been growing in this for a couple months now. Got some in the freezer. We've been eating. We did some stew one night. We did some chicken noodle soup another night. And these are going to be, again, for our second batch of chicken noodle soup, plus we're going to put some in the freezer. Hey, if you guys haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up for this video. Make sure you click the little bell to make sure you know when we upload another video. Until we see you next time, take care, God bless, happy gardening. We'll see you on the next one.